Hello once again, welcome to Heartbeat Info. So I want to say a big welcome to you to Heartbeat Info. So this walk we'll be walking along the George Eremionkhale Avenue, and we'll be ending this walk at Odaro Street. So I want to say big welcome to you to Heartbeat Info. So right now, if you just step on this, we don't enter George Eremionkhale Avenue. So when you get to this particular avenue, you get to see one massive project going on right now, and that's this particular project. I feel say now hotel go be because the thing looks nice. Like, see the amount of rooms wey dey for this particular project. So this project na money, like really na big, na really big. See, just imagine the project. So like, me and one person dey argue say this one no be hotel. I say no, this na hotel because for Benin, hotel dey sell well well. So I don't know which other project could be this one wey no be hotel. So if na hotel, that means the place go really make sense. Like really go really make sense. So once you enter this particular George Eremionkhale Avenue, you go see say this side now say they never tire am. And I think say one of the reason why they never tire na because say land for here dey empty. This particular land now, you see say this particular house for here, the house dey very fine. When I see am, I like wow. And the house, nice painting, everything too nice for this particular house. And you go see even inside the compound say, even the compound say this particular red what na tiles, or no be grass tiles, but e be like cement. Na im reach inside the house. So the place looks so beautiful. And here na empty land now. You go see say for this particular George Eremionkhale Avenue, say for the beginning part they get many empty land, just that say they don secure all the land for here. So you go see say this place na church. That means na temporary accommodation. That means na person empty land too. So you go see say for this particular side now, say they get many empty land for here, but the difference na say all this land, say dem don secure all this land for all this particular side. And right now for this particular side now, say they never tar this particular side oh, but very soon now we'll see say they tie am for where the road for meet another road. E come be like say this particular road before, if you pass here before, when for high rainy season that time, all year na waterlogged. But now me come surprise say here now no come to get water again. So here now na still person land now, but the person don secure am now. So I know say that one don secure e land now. So na so this particular side still be. So I wan say a big welcome to you to Heartbeat Info. If this na your first time of coming to Heartbeat Info, I want to say a big welcome to you. And if you never come before, I want to say big welcome to you. Welcome to Heartbeat Info. I really do appreciate your presence here on Heartbeat Info. So we go see say all this one are empty land when the person wey get am don try to secure, and e really makes sense, like really. So all year now they never tar all this particular side. So very soon now we dey get to the side wey dey tar, for where those people just dey, so na im be the place wey dey start to tar. So we go see say na from this particular side now na im dem for start to tar this road. Make una no forget say this road wey we dey so na im be George Eremionkhale Avenue, na im be this particular street. So this particular street, so e no really dey long like that. So the street no really long. We go see say for this particular street now, say the occupants for this particular George Eremionkhale avenue, say they try to maintain this particular street by planting flowers and also maintaining the gutters. And you go see say even here still get empty land, because this particular side now na still empty land, but the person don still try to secure the land. So you go see say here now dem dey emphasize on planting of flowers and planting of trees. And that one dey very okay, because I come out for the fact that say some people for this particular Benin, some environment no even care about planting of flowers and trees. And me, I bin dey expect say like those kind area before na im I dey see trees like mango tree, orange trees. But now I come discover say trees no come too full Benin again. I no come understand why. Like if anywhere you dey go for Benin now, before I never notice am before, but now I come notice am say many people don dey cut down their trees for their houses. And e come dey okay say for this particular side now, say the people for here, every house you go now you go see say dem dey try to plant trees or flowers for here. And you go see say for here they also dey try to maintain the gutter system. And the thing don me it dey confuse me, because I was expecting say all this kind of environment they no even care about trees, based on say money dey now for this kind of environment. But I come dey shock say now they come even dey emphasize on planting of things, and areas when me know say they no really dey that for financial scale, those areas they dey cut down their trees. Thing is just shocking, like really shocking. This place now na hotel. This building so when be white fence, so na hotel na im be this particular place now. So make no forget say na this George Eremionkhale avenue na im we dey so. So very soon now we dey get to the end, and we go come dey waka for Odaro street. Odaro street na one nice street wey I really like, because when we dey jog we dey pass Odaro street, we dey pass most of all these areas, and you go see say all these places are very very calm and cool. So if you notice am now, see say for this particular street na mostly workers, people wey dey work na dey waka for all these streets. So you no really see person wey dey for the environment dey waka for the environment, na mostly workers. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody who support Hardware Info. I want to say a big thank you to you. I want to say I really appreciate the love and support and everything. It means so much to me, and especially the prayers and everything. I want to say thank you very much. So we don't get to the end of George Eremionkhale Avenue. Now we don't get to the end. So immediately you come out for this George Eremionkhale Avenue, you come see say houses for here dey make sense, like fine houses dey for this environment, and the environment is very cool. You go notice am say dem dey try to dey maintain the place, and dem dey try to plant flowers, and dem dey try to also trim the grasses, except this particular side now. You because this particular house wey dey for this side now, I would like say the house people no too dey for the house. That's I trust na go be one of the reason. But you see say from the front now, say they trim the house now. So hopefully they'll see cut that particular grass. So very soon now we wan enter Odaro Street. Odaro Street na one nice street. Odaro Street start from this place, e come go end for Country Home Road. Na im Odaro Street for go end. So you go see nice and nice places for this particular street. And Odaro Street, e start from this place, e con go end for Country Home Road. For this Odaro Street, the one I like, there are so many places I like for this Odaro Street. Get one close, the close dey very fine. And for this Odaro Street, get one house. Now the house dey, but the house get big land for the side. But me, I dey shock when I pass this particular place every time. I go see say this place dem dey clear am, like dem dey clear am with, the place dey very fine. No, very soon now we dey get to the compound now, we go see the particular house wey I dey talk about. So na the house na im be dis now. So we dey see dis particular house now. Look how dey take do the grass, like big land like dis. See how maintained the grass be. The really, I love that particular house. I love that particular house. And now dis place wey we come dey see so, na im be Honourable Arigbe Osula Avenue. Na im be dis particular avenue so. Na im be Honourable Arigbe Osula Avenue. So you go see how say dis place now is still tarred. Dey still tar dis particular road. And dis place na im be Eribo Drive. But dat Eribo Drive now, you see say dem never really tar dis Eribo Drive. And you go see say if you waka small, you go see where dey pour sand for somewhere. Na because say most time land to really, so dem dey do development for the land. That's why you go see say dem dey always get sand for outside. Maybe dem dey work for inside the houses. And now you go see say dey still plant flowers for dis place. Really, I think I really like such things, like really. And you go see say for here now, say in a way say dis people now, dem dey try to maintain the gutter for here now. So because dem know say if rain dey fall now and dis gutters are not maintained, dis thing fit cause issue for their street. So that's why you go see say dis gutter now, no single sand for inside dis particular gutters. I just pray say make many people be like dis particular people now for the street, say dem dey do their own gutter. And one thing wey I come still like for dis particular street na say as you dey waka now, you come see one farm. When I surprise when I see the farm for the place. Very soon now we dey get to where the farm dey.
Then I go vote for this man, wetin dey call am, Oshobo there, because of wetin he do for the first time. I no go vote for the first, but I go the second. I vote for that. Then I no go vote again, but this one I will go vote for Peter Obi. Yes, sir. I must still go vote. Not everybody. This is the second vote when I wan vote. First, who their people? Who their people?
So I want to say a big thank you to everybody who support Heartbeating for. I want to say a big thank you to you. I really do appreciate the love and the support. I want to say thank you very much. And the thing na say rain fall for here this morning now. So I was expecting say maybe all year go dey waterlogged. But I go see say this particular place now, say the ground say dey tar am well, and you go see say Me I shock say at least we never really come meet any better pothole for these places now. And for me, this particular environment now, you go see say now the rent for here now dey very high, like dey very high. Like if you finally see land for here, if you finally see house to rent for here, the house dey very expensive because this environment dey very very secured. Like e dey secured because if security always dey for this environment. And now na here be the farmland, the farm wey I talk about. So when I shock when I see this particular farm for here. I was like, wow, that's very very nice. That means say land still dey for this street to buy, and I know say the land go dey very expensive. And this particular lane wey we dey see so, wey we wan see so, na im be peace lane. So na the close wey be this one wey I like. So this particular close na im dem dey call Dr. Izioge Ero close. You see how this particular clothes be. I like this clothes, but this particular clothes now dem dey call am clothes, but to me I no really see am as clothes, even if the thing be like clothes, because e get one other street wey come out for this particular close. That particular avenue dem dey call am Dikin Omoragbon avenue. E dey for that particular side, so e dey for the corner there. So that's why me I come dey wonder say what is the difference between a street and an avenue. That one na come dey surprise me, like difference between a street and avenue, and what makes a close a close. So a, if a street end for one side and another street come still come out for that street, so that particular street na close abi na avenue abi na something else. So that's why I come dey think am now say wetin is the difference between avenue and street and road. So right now, because I no too know all those things before, I never think am before once. So right now I come dey think about am now. So you go see say for here now, this person don cut trees for here now. So hopefully the person go comot am very soon. And this place now say they do construction for here. So the road wey we dey see for far, so na im be country home road. You no fit waka for this country home road. If you wan see country home road, just check. You go see this country home road from beginning to the ending, and the road na very very long road. So that particular road, you check am, e dey, just check am, you write country home road, you go definitely see the country home road. So very soon now we'll get to the end of this Eribo street. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody. So make no forget this particular street wey we dey waka so, na im be Odaro street. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody supporting Heartbeat Info and for watching Heartbeat Info. Till we meet again on another walk, I want to say have a blessed day and remain blessed. Thank you very much.